Do you know that there are so many characters that some of us married people exhibit in the confine of marriage that is causing wounds to our spouse? A beautiful day to you. Welcome to Family Talk with Simi. I find out that there are so many people who are wounded emotionally, psychologically, physically, mentally by the actions of their spouse. And it is making this beautiful institution called marriage a burden. Marriage is not supposed to be a burden, but some of us, by our actions, have decided to make it tiring for our spouse. When you decided to get married to your spouse, what were you thinking? What do you really wanted from them? Was it to actually give peace or make them feel so much pain? Because I find out that some of us are wicked to our spouse, and marriage is not meant for people to be under bondage. That's why we have so many negative comments concerning this beautiful institution. Why are you tormenting your spouse? As a man or as a woman, you decide to bring in a third party. You decide to commit adultery. Do you not realize that you are causing wounds, emotional wounds, psychological wounds, mental wounds to your spouse? When you choose not to be supportive, you are causing wounds. When you choose not to respect your spouse, you talk down at them, you make them feel less of a human being, and you expect that person, to be happy when they see you. It does not work like that. When you push your spouse beyond their limits, there is going to be a counter reaction. And that is why we have a whole lot of negative emotions coming from people who are supposed to make their spouse happy. When you choose not to be accountable to your spouse, do you know that your actions can cause your spouse to behave well, or it can make them unleash the beast in them? So whether you like it or not, you are responsible for the peace in your home. We should begin to understand that our actions have a way of affecting our spouse, positively or negatively. When you raise your hands on your wife, you expect that the woman will still pray for you. You expect her that she will still love you and be loyal to you. It does not work like that. Don't you want a companion when you eventually grow old together with that spouse of yours, if God permits? Don't you want to see your children around the table, your grandchildren running around happily around the house, you and your spouse holding hands? Before you get to this level, before you can have this kind of beautiful relationship, you must build it now. Marriage does not work itself out. You are the one that will build that marriage, so that when you eventually grow old together, you would not be lonely. Stop creating wounds. Stop pushing your spouse beyond their limit and expect them to be okay. I hope this helps. When next I come your way, I'm going to be talking on some other interesting issue. I remain your friend Simisola Enyila. Thank you and God bless you.